We're live, pal. Welcome to
Go for the Pin Wrestling Review Show.
With your boys, Mikey Q and
King V, aka Ember Moon Knight, aka Michelle McCool Running, aka Summer Ray Charles,
Mikey Q and King V.
King V, what's going on, homie?
Give your energy and feed that vibe into the world.
Mike, you still owe me a chopped cheese.
I mean,
Hey, Mike.
Go for it, kid.
episode 118. We're live, pal. Welcome to Go for the Pin with your boys. First,
King V, aka George Michael Von Erich, and we are here today. I mean, I have a couple of more, like aka Eloy Pantera, aka El Brujo,
wow,
of chaos. Speaking of chaos,
good segue there, pal. Good segue there.
I like to slide it in there. Slide that segue into there. So let's go ahead and
just watch your gimmick when you're doing that. All
right.
So, today we have
I'm leaving already. I'm leaving the show.
Today we have a very, very, very special guest. If you guys heard my list a few weeks ago of people that I would love to have on the show, she's on it. And she's at the very top of it also. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all it. Oh, that's somebody else's gimmick. We have joining us the very own Sammi. Chaos is in the building. Welcome. Let's go.
She is here.
She's here. Sammi Chaos. Welcome to Go for the Pin.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for being on the show, of course.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you.
Oh man, first things first. How you feeling?
Fantastic.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yes.
That's
How
good.
about y'all?
V.
I'm here.
Okay. All right.
I'm here. That's all I got.
Well, I am feeling marvelous because we got Sammi Chaos in the building today. So for those that don't know, Sammi Chaos has wrestled all over the Northeast. Just putting that out there. She's one of our up and coming stars that's gonna be huge in the wrestling business. Huge, I tell you.
Yes.
So her blessing us with her presence here tonight is spectacular. So we appreciate that. Sammi. So for those that are not familiar with you, right?
Mhm.
Just tell people a little bit about yourself, as much as you want to. Maybe where you're from, just some of your earliest memories of professional wrestling. Let's start there and take it from there.
All right. Well, let's see. The way I got introduced into wrestling is my older brother.
Okay.
We used to watch all the Attitude Era stuff. So I'm an Attitude Era baby.
Let's go.
Yeah. After dinner, he would practice wrestling moves on me, and I was not allowed to say no. So thank you for that, I guess. So that's really how it all got started. It took a while to actually physically get into it and start it. I'm a late bloomer. I'm not like all these spring chickens. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't until just recently that I actually started getting into like Japan, Impact stuff. It was all when I was growing up. For us, it was just WWE or WW. And like that was it. So it was all Stone Cold, The Rock, Mankind, Kane, all that stuff. So yeah, and then I think right before the pandemic is when I actually decided to follow this crazy dream, and it led me to the Fallout.
Okay.
Yeah.
V.
So, as an older brother myself, when they say don't try this at home, my siblings were crash test dummies. Sorry, Mom.
Is she listening?
Shout out to my sister who's probably listening. Who's like, you put me in the sharpshooter. You'd be alright. No.
Well, you super kicked me too, but we're not going to talk about that.
It gave us character.
I also F5.
Yeah, right.
I also F5'd you, but that's neither here nor there. But
they don't even know that. Sorry,
it's
Sammy.
fine. You was okay. Sammy, when watching with your older brother, what can you say is the scariest move that you were put in? That you can remember? That you would like to remember?
You know, it's all trauma. I blocked it out. No. So we were also into Jericho.
Okay.
So Walls of Jericho was probably
The walls suck.
the walls suck. Yeah. So there was no we didn't have a ref. There was no tapping. There was, hey, look, I could do this. And cool. Cool. I don't bend that way. So yeah.
Oh man. So did you ever get to attend any live events when you were younger?
No, I didn't attend a live event until I think it was WrestleMania when it was in Jersey.
The first one?
Yes.
27? Was it 27?
29? Was it 29?
29. It's somewhere in the 20. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Was that the one that we were at?
No, we was at 35.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went to WrestleMania 29. I sat at the very, very top. And then the next night I went to that Raw that was at the Izod Center in Jersey that is no more. But yeah, I didn't go till very late.
What was that? Rock versus Cena?
Cena.
Okay.
Rock and Cena.
Yeah.
Is that the first or the second one? I can't remember. I can't remember if it was the once in a lifetime match.
I think it's the first one.
Okay, and then they did it again, like once in a lifetime. But yeah, let's just do it again.
Twice in a lifetime. Listen.
Yeah. Let me get Knuckles back on. It looks like his Wi-Fi is ready to go because I'm sure he might have a question to ask you. So let's get Knuckles back on. Knuckles, did you get out of the country that V was in? Are you good now? It looks so much better.
You look like you're going through it.
On the island of irrelevancy.
Yeah, I guess so.
I was on the island of irrelevancy.
Yeah.
But again, Sammy, good to see you. I do have a question. I lost my question because he asked me that.
Get us together, Knuckles. We're running a show here.
Okay. What was one? I don't know if this question has been asked yet, but what is one of your earliest memories of wrestling as a child? Like that just
we definitely asked.
You did answer that question already?
Yeah. Just watch the replay.
You did really?
Yeah. See, this is what happens when you're late. It's okay.
We can't do that again. We're live, pal.
What was your second question that you had?
Yeah. Do you have another question?
Okay, who do you more or less pattern your style after? Like your style of wrestling?
So I got super into Vader.
Done by yourself? Was it you saw?
Okay, he's still laggy. I guess he. Okay. Let's just go with this first part of this question. What were you saying, Sammy?
The only part of the question I heard. I got super into Vader. So I really like hard hitting big man stuff. I respect all like the flippy stuff. At this time I cannot do that. But right now I'm super into just like Bam Bam Bigelow and Vader and just beating the shit out of people. So yeah.
Good company to be in.
Yeah,
right. I mean, I feel like I chose well.
Oh yeah.
You did. You definitely did.
So okay, so you decide, what was it, after the pandemic, like that you wanted to wrestle for a living, and then you said you found the Fallout. How did the Fallout come about?
So I started somewhere else that it just wasn't a good fit for me.
Okay.
And through there, I met Nevaeh, and I met a couple other people, Dominic De Niro.
Yeah.
And just through networking and, just getting to know people, going to shows and things like that, I found Fallout.
Oh, cool. Super cool.
Yeah.
Super cool. Super cool. So, okay, so you found Fallout, you decide you wanna wrestle. What was the first day at training like? Everybody has a fun first day story. So what was that like?
So before, let me preface it. Before I went to Fallout, I actually Bradley Brother Greatness. I trained with him a little bit.
Okay.
Just like here and there. But my first bump,
yes,
I was like, oh, okay. Got it. It was that, and then running the ropes. My back, I was like, oh, so that's what this is. Okay. But I loved it. Like, I don't know. There's something about just like taking a shoulder tackle and just like bumping to the mat. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Let's do that again.
That's awesome.
So yeah, no, I loved it. And then my first day at Fallout was actually with Mike Law, which happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday to Mike Law.
Happy birthday, Mike Law.
Colossal Mike Law.
Even though he cursed all of us out at Battle Club last show. But yeah, happy birthday, Coach.
Water under the bridge.
Yeah. He was not happy about that match, by the way. But well,
I mean, I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
But yeah, my first day at Fallout was with Mike Law, and I just remember like, oh my god, like I'm gonna fucking love it here.
Yeah.
And that was like a year ago. Yeah.
Nice.
A little over a year.
Okay, so you've been training at the Fallout for about a year.
Yeah, so I'd say like collectively, like, I don't know, like say 14 months, 15 months.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. V, I don't want to hog all the questions, guys.
So, just take this as a hypothetical, right? If you were to have your dream match, it can be whatever kind of match it is up to you. You're booking it. Who would it be against, and why?
Are they alive?
Oh, they can be alive. They can be deceased. It can be anybody, literally anyone.
Could they be a dead celebrity? He didn't say no.
We don't say those words.
Oh, okay. I wonder why. All right, guys.
We don't say those words here.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Oh, we'll get there.
Right. That is such a loaded question. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to say I would love to have a match with China, RIP.
Yes! Yes! I love China, so I'm very happy that you said that.
That would be dope. Lita, like, but she has to do the thong thing.
Oh man, yes. Yes.
I already had like pretty much a bucket list match with Lala.
We'll get to the Lala match. Yeah.
We love Auntie.
I did not think that match was gonna happen like so soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. Let's see. And I'm gonna say Bam Bam Bigelow. That would be dope.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Knuckles.
Man, okay, I asked this question to the last guest we were at. What do you think the state of women's wrestling is right now? Like, where do you think it is? You know, there's a lot of people. One person in particular that says the tag team titles of WWE's women's division is kind of iffy. Like, where do you stand as far as the state of women's wrestling is?
I think it's a hell of a lot better than what it was. But I don't know. Creatively, I can't talk because I'm not on the creative team. But I think we could do better. I think there's always room for growth, especially in that area. You know, I actually had this conversation with somebody recently where it's like I go to every indie show, and if there's a women's match, it's one. And it's kind of it's disappointing. So I don't know. I'd like to see more women's matches booked on a show.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. To me, that's disappointing. I see a lot of like in AEW and WWE, it's a lot of the same stuff. So that's actually where I'm like trying to set myself apart from the cookie cutter thing. I don't know if that was apparent. But yeah, I don't know. There's always room for growth. I just want to see more. You know what I mean? So
definitely. Okay, so I'm trying to take everybody through the timeline while we still ask questions, right? So okay, first day you're training with Mike Law, you're training. When do you find out that you're gonna be on one of the Fallout shows? And what was that first match like working for Fallout and Battle Club in a sense, right? It's almost one in the same and one in the same. So how was that experience?
So my first match was May of last year. The end of May was with Jordy F and Lee.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jordy.
And we found out we were going to be on the show maybe, I want to say maybe 3-ish weeks before the show.
Okay.
And that was, hearing that, I don't know. I was super proud of myself. I was like, oh my God.
As you should be.
Yep. I was like, and with Jordy too, like for my first match to be with Jordy, it was a lot of fun. I didn't expect to be put in a match with Jordy for at least my first. But we tried to just have a lot of fun with it. It was good. It was a lot of, I was nervous as hell. So it was a fun first match, and it's definitely interesting to look back on it now. And I'm just like, oh my God, like who the hell is that? Like what? Like you don't look like that. Like
Do you think it went well though? I know a lot of people, their first match, they're like, you know what I'm saying? They look back at it, and a lot of people don't like their first match. A lot of wrestlers I've talked to are like, it was just so bad. I was so green and all of that. Like, so how you think it went?
I think for the amount of experience we both had, I think it went well. But like watching it now, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why do you look like that? Like, girl, fix your face. Like, it's really funny to see like the progress of that we've both made. Like, we've both come so far from that first match that like it's night and day to me, at least.
No, definitely.
Yeah, but it's funny that you say like, people look at their match and they're like, oh my God, like this is trash or whatever. Santi, one of the coaches at Fallout, he tells us all the time, watch your match until you hate it. And just over and over and over and over again. And I'm like, okay, well, for me, that's like repeat number 2. Hate this. Hated it.
Oh, man.
But yeah, comparing it though to earlier matches and things like that, it definitely helps. I thought I did like really good for the first time. So.
Yeah, I saw it. I thought it was really good. It's funny you mentioned the face. The what were you doing with your face and that there? So I know you was a fan of Chris Jericho from back in the Attitude Era. You mentioned, right? So he said, you remember that promo he did with The Rock, his debut in WWE, well WWF, but yeah, his debut. He said he was doing this weird face, and he said he looked back at it now, and he's just like, "What was he doing?" He was just like
what was?
Yeah, like just looking at The Rock. And mind you, Chris had what, like probably 7 or 8 years of experience at that point, and he's still so. That just goes to show you, like, experience doesn't necessarily matter in a sense. Like when you're going to a different company, you're trying something different, you're nervous, you're excited. You could have 7 and 8 years. Like Stone Cold Steve Austin has famously said that it takes you like 6 or 7 years just to really find yourself as a wrestler sometimes, so
yeah, it's weird. You have like this crazy like imposter syndrome, like I don't belong here. Oof. What the hell am I doing? Oof. Like,
I know that.
Go right back through that curtain because like you don't belong here.
Yeah.
But it's weird because after that match, I was like, I belong here. Like, what? Like, we belong here. Like, but yeah, it's definitely like when I watch it and I see my face, like when I come out through the curtain, I'm like, oh, she afraid. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, V, guy.
Okay, so we talked about this before. I have a nerdy question for you. Because of your paintings in the background, it's a 3-part question. Okay, I'm gonna assume that you like Star Wars, like I do.
Not
at all.
Well,
I don't even know what these are.
You know what happens when you assume, but
yes.
You and me. No, but seriously, a 3-part question. What is your favorite Star Wars movie or series? Would you be a Jedi or a Sith? And what color would your lightsaber be?
Oh,
wow.
The hard hitting.
Yeah. Okay. This is what they want to hear.
Hush. Let me nerd it out.
I like The Return.
Okay.
Everyone's expecting me to say Sith. And I'm gonna. So
so I see you, you see me, we see each other.
Knuckles, just lay out here.
And I would want purple.
I'm so glad you said that. I'll be right back. Because
all right.
Oh
boy. This is Go for the Pin, everybody. We're talking to Sammi Chaos. As V goes to get something. I don't know what's going
Some
on.
Paraphernalia.
But
I'll get my gimmick. I'll get my gimmick with the Davidson. So Sammi.
Wow.
We're twins.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
I love how you were just like, hold that thought.
Yeah, right.
I got so excited. It's purple. Well, purple's my favorite color. But
that's amazing.
Oh, man.
If you haven't,
I don't. I need.
Real life pal. If you haven't been to Disney World or Disneyland, go. Okay, hi. Don't turn it on. Real life pal.
Oh man.
Go to Galaxy's Edge and make your own lightsaber. It's gonna be you're gonna have the time of your life. But don't go intoxicated like I did.
Oh.
Just don't do that.
That's the only way you're supposed to go.
I'm gonna let you know right now. Don't do that.
Don't.
Okay, because I was struggling, and a little 6-year-old was like, "Do you need help?" I'm
Oh my
like,
Not a 6-year-old.
but
Do you need help more than you
yes.
know? Like you can't.
Help me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so glad I asked that nerdy question. I'm so glad you said purple.
Oh man, yeah. Careful with that thing over there. It's pretty big. All right. Knuckles. Do you have?
Oh, I almost said something really out of pocket. Okay, never mind. We won't go there.
No, we won't. Knuckles. Yeah, are you back? Did Beer get you again? I thought you got away.
Knuckles, you good?
Yeah, right. Knuckles, you good?
Today is a day of debauchery. The gimmicks and the schnavets have been hit today.
Oh,
Blink
man.
twice if you need help.
Yeah, I need some milk. Anyway.
Oh my god.
I'll ask Kurt next time. Go ahead.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So Sammy, I'm gonna give you a scenario, and you can only choose one. Okay. So we know how much Battle Club means to you, and everything Battle Club is about. But let's say you graduate. WWE offers you a contract. AEW offers you a contract. Ring of Honor, which is kind of AEW. Impact Wrestling offers you a contract. New Japan offers you a contract.
Ooh.
Where are you going?
Ooh, that's a good question.
There are many answers to this question. I want to say whoever would give me the best quality of life. But little Sammy Chaos tells me WWE.
Okay.
But I mean, for me, quality of life is a huge thing. So, I mean, I got to read that fine print in those contracts.
That's right.
Okay.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah. But I mean, I guess ultimately WWE.
Can't blame you there.
Yeah.
Listen, the girl that was put in, Walls of Jericho wants to see.
and it's crazy because like a lot of times fans that watch don't know how painful that actually is. Like that. How painful
it is.
That sucks. Like it really. Walls of Jericho sucks.
People don't realize how painful all of this is.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true.
Maybe they were respected more if they knew. Just put them in the ring. Just take a couple bumps.
They wouldn't last.
Right.
They wouldn't last.
I have never been more out of breath
man.
than in a wrestling ring. It's so much different than anything. It's crazy.
Did you ever well, I guess so far, right? Have you struggled with that in the ring, like being, tired or blown up?
Of course. I remember, I think it was like my first couple of weeks at Fallout. And I actually went up to Mike Law and I'm like, I've played sports my entire life. I come from a big basketball family.
Oh, cool.
So I played basketball my whole life. And I told him, I was like, I could run up and down a basketball court, for 90 minutes. Why can't I, what's happening inside this squared circle right now?
Yeah.
I need answers.
It's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game. Literally.
Yeah. He was like, it's everything. It's how you're breathing. It's, you got to know when to breathe, when to all this stuff. And it's a lot of cardio. So he told me, he's like, just get on that Stairmaster. And I'm like, oh God.
Oh, anything but that.
Right. I was like, is there another way?
Oh man.
Swimming perhaps?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's reps. It's you just got to keep doing it. So we're just gonna keep doing it, guys.
Okay. All right. Well, no, you guys are gonna keep doing it. We'll just report on it and review. You know. Well,
Yes, correct. Check
You
back
guys-
with me and
yeah, right. Sammy, how you doing? Are you okay? You're right.
You okay? Can
You
you
okay? You
breathe?
need
Do
some
we need to
water?
call 911?
Some
No?
water?
You good? Okay, inhale in through your nose, out through your
Right.
mouth.
like I can't breathe.
All right.
I can't.
I'm trying. I'm really trying.
I'm trying. Oh man. All right. Well, I see that I'm actually looking over some things as we're going here, and at Seek Shelter 3, you were involved there. You were involved. Let's see.
You were?
What are you? I think you are. I think you are. Let's see. I have the.
Come
I
on,
had
Mike.
the.
We're live, pal.
We
We're
are
live,
live.
pal. Mm-hmm.
Was it Seek Shelter 3?
Was
It's-
that over the summer when it was
Yes.
like 98 degrees outside?
Yes, and it was the ticket
Ooh.
seller battle royal, except you get paid. So you were in there. Jordy Lee was in there, who actually won the match, but then Abraham Khan came in and attacked her after, and it's just that
He only-
Abraham Khan.
We don't talk about Bruno.
What was that, Sammy?
He always got to be doing
don't hold back.
something.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, that was your first battle royal, right?
Yes.
So how does a multi-person match differ from a singles match for you? And what do you prefer?
I prefer singles. In a multi-man, there's just so much going on that my brain gets a little chaotic.
I
no
see what you did.
But yeah, it's just a lot of moving parts, and yeah, I don't know. I think I definitely prefer a singles match where it's just I got to worry about this person right in front of me, and that's it. You know, multi-man, this guy's coming at me, this guy's coming at me, flying at me, like, relax.
Relax. Yeah.
So, yeah. But I mean, there's definitely a science to it. That hey, I'm still trying to figure it out.
Aren't we all? Are we all? Knuckles, I don't know if your situation is straight over there. I've seen a lot of things going on, a lot of moving parts. Want to make sure that you're okay.
A lot of lighting going on. Taboo Tuesday in the back?
I am literally in one of the clubs that I DJ in right now.
Okay.
To catch Wi-Fi.
Oh.
So I am moving.
Do what you gotta do.
Listen,
I mean, I'm honored that you're going through all this trouble.
Oh, man, listen. They said Sammy Chaos is going to be on the show. I said, I got to do that.
You drop everything. I get it.
Everything. Listen,
and now I hear Rihanna in the background. Okay, this is going great.
And yes, you guys, okay, it's Rihanna.
It's Rihanna.
Okay, as a West Indian, it's Rihanna.
I said it right. Oh, yeah.
I thought it was Rihanna the whole time.
It's definitely Rihanna.
No, sir, it's Rihanna. She pronounces it Rihanna. It's actually Rihanna.
It's Rihanna.
Yeah. All right. Yes, Knuckles.
Okay. Sammy, who is a person in Battle Club that you would like to face? Well, actually, I have a two-part. Who's a person in Battle Club that you like to face that you haven't yet? And do you honestly see? I know there's a lot of Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, but is it intergender?
Intergender, yes.
It's intergender. Yes. Could you see intergender going more mainstream like in the future? I know WWE kind of teased it with Rhea Ripley and who did she fight that one night?
Tozawa, I believe.
Tozawa, yeah.
It was Tozawa.
They had that 1 week and then they had it and then it went away. So the first part is who's someone in Battle Club that you haven't faced that you want to? And the second part is who do you think, not who you think, but do you see intergender wrestling becoming more popular? Because I know it's a knockout with you guys. I was there in October and I loved every minute of it. But can you see it getting more mainstream like as time goes on?
I think that would be really cool. I don't think it would like fully. Because I mean, I've read like threads and threads of like everyone's opinions on intergender wrestling. And it gets mixed reviews. Like there's some people that find it like super like disrespectful, and I don't know if any big platform would introduce it like full time, because I don't know if they'd want to, you know, piss off that part of their demo.
Yeah.
It would be really nice though. Because I don't know, I think that would just make it more fun and more interesting. Because I mean, how many times are you gonna watch the same women's match? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
But I love intergender wrestling. I think it just broadens everyone's horizons. So yeah. And who would I want to
I definitely see where you're coming from with that, especially with the threads of people saying that this is great or this is awful.
Yeah.
A lot of these things are valid because, of course, intergender violence.
Yeah.
When it comes to
I get that.
personal, and that's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
I think when it comes to intergender wrestling, if they're gonna do it, make it look believable. Which is why China, someone like China was so believable. Someone like Beth Phoenix is believable. Someone like a Sammy Chaos would be believable. Someone like a Rhea Ripley would be believable. Because you see I'm trying to word this correctly. Look, strong women kick ass all day, every day, today, tomorrow, next year, next
all
month.
the days.
All the days.
Okay, all 365 and 66 on the leap year. So
you better
I get where the criticisms come from, but a lot of times when there's an intergender match, it has to make sense.
Right? Yeah.
I guess in a way. So like if they put like Sammy Chaos in a ring with, Mike Law, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Because let's be real, Sammy, you are tough as hell.
Yeah.
so I think with intergender matches, it would just have to make sense. I think the criticism or the negative criticism would decrease, not a lot, but a little bit if it makes sense.
It would chip away. Well, that's one of the huge arguments I see too. It's like, oh, well, you have this little girl against like this dude. It doesn't make sense. Like it doesn't become believable. And that's, part of the whole thing. You have to make it make sense, because if this doesn't make sense, everyone's looking at their phones and no one's looking at you, So I totally get both sides. But I'm 100% for intergender wrestling. That makes sense.
Okay.
Everybody,
I have a question. I'm sorry. Were you going to say something, Mike?
Jimmy was going to finish answering Knuckles' question, I think, about who.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So, who in Battle Club? I'm going to say Cosmic.
Oh. I'm so glad you said that. Jobber Slam is coming up.
Yes,
baby.
Champion.
Yeah, I'd say Cosmic. We have a different style, and I just think it would be really fun to just kick her ass, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. She is the current Icon champion, right? So
yes, she is.
Current.
Yes, she just won. Congratulations or whatever.
Whatever. Yeah. Well, she won.
She's great.
She is. She is.
Is that
Cosmic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that in your?
Yeah.
Is that in your radar right now? Is that
Icon championship?
We might be pushing to see very soon.
Listen, the belt looks great on her. I'm not gonna lie, but listen.
It will look better on you. You could say, "Come on, let's give it
Look
up."
Go ahead. Say it.
It's all right. It's all right. B, you was about to say something.
Okay, so speaking of women wrestling, I love women's wrestling. When the men's wrestling wasn't doing it for me, I looked to people like Jacqueline, Jazz, and Alicia, all through the different eras. What would your advice be
Mm.
to another young lady or ladies that would want to get into the ring? What would be your advice to them, knowing what you know
Mm.
So I'm gonna reiterate advice that was given to me by Jessica Havoc.
Mm.
now? Love her.
Yeah, you better have thick skin.
Mm.
Like, on top of like everything else, you need to be like mentally, emotionally strong. Because there's a lot of people love speaking and hearing themselves talk, whether that be on a keyboard or verbal, whatever the hell it may be. But for me, that's like number one, like thick skin. Like, don't read comments. Don't. Yeah, I mean, that's really, that rings true for
I,
me anyway.
I have a follow up.
Same with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'd be the one to check your IP address and bite you. But anyway,
All right,
I, I have.
All right.
I'm about the life y'all think y'all about. But anyway,
Not a black
I have. I have a follow up for that. As a woman in the business, right? What do you think is the hardest thing
Mm.
to deal with, to be around, whether it's comments or misogyny outside of Battle Club, because Battle Club don't play that shit. But
That's true.
as a woman in the business, what do you feel is the hardest thing that maybe you have experienced or other people, you don't have to name them, confidentiality, that other people have to deal with? What is the hardest thing about being a woman in the business?
So I can only speak about being a bigger woman in the business.
Okay.
So when I first started, the first place that I went to go train, I would travel like 2 hours each way 4 times a week to go train. And all I was allowed to do was run. I wasn't like allowed in the ring. I wasn't included in drills. I was told all the time that like, oh, you're gonna lose so much weight, yada yada. I'm like, okay, I didn't come to like a fat camp. I came.
You can go ahead and name them so I can go ahead and drag them for you.
I'm like, I came to learn how to wrestle. Like, teach me how to wrestle at the size I am now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I think that's one of the things that kind of it's consistent, not in Battle Club because like they're fucking great.
Yeah.
But it's pretty consistent. Like when a match gets posted, I'm like, oh, like let's not read these comments because I made that mistake. And it's like someone called me like a fat Ruby Riot, and I'm like, I made that joke already. So like,
oh man.
You know,
okay.
I'm the first one. I'm the first one to joke about myself to anything like that. Like, I compared myself.
Same.
I was like, oh my god, I look like Ruby Riot if she got stung by 1,000,000 bees. And like,
Sammy.
So I made that joke, and then someone commented that I look like a fat Ruby Riot. I'm like, you're not funny. I already did that. But it plays to like the whole having thick skin thing. Like, someone can't say anything to me anymore, and it like really hurt my feelings because you're not doing this. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Like you're not living your dream. I am.
Bingo.
So
I'm gonna have a follow up for that. So when you finish, just let me know. So with having a thick skin, with you being a more statuesque woman in the business, I want to word this the right way that I really have it in my head.
Mm-hmm.
With being a bigger woman in the business,
Mm-hmm.
do you feel, and I guess you kind of sort of answered this question already with the previous training that you received, saying, you have to run and stuff like that, and
Mm.
it that affects your psyche, especially when
Mm.
it comes to women in general, regardless of what field you're in.
Yeah.
Or always being told you have to look like this, you have to act like
Yes.
this, you have to do this, that, and the third. I know that takes a toll
Mm-hmm.
on you, or it may have, and
Oh yeah.
it may have in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
How, and this might help someone who may be a bigger woman in the
Yeah.
business. What, how did you, I guess, like, not deal with it per se, but how did you apply it in a way that you can turn the negative shit that people say
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
into something positive for you, that's affirming for you?
Mm-hmm.
What would you say to yourself, or how would you talk to yourself around that time? Because sometimes as humans we don't, sometimes when we feeling bad and we see stuff, we are not nice to ourselves.
Right. Mm-hmm.
How were you nice to yourself reading those comments?
Mm.
So, I mean, I won't lie. I read the comments and I was like, oh my God, like they're right. I had like a they're right moment, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely not. Like, so I've been bigger my entire life. Um, but I've also been athletic. And
Yes.
I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I could do things regardless of what I look like, and
Mm-hmm.
I take like hate comments or whatever the hell it is, and it's kind of like I'm gonna succeed out of spite. Like
Mm.
it
Mm-hmm.
literally
Mm.
like F you. I'm gonna
You can
succeed and
say
I'm
it.
gonna throw it.
Fuck you.
I'll say fuck you. Literally like I'm gonna succeed like in spite of you. Like I'm gonna laugh in your face when my face is up on that fucking Titantron and
Mm-hmm.
yours isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's something I've just kind of accepted. And I'm like, people are gonna say whatever they want to say, whether I'm
Yeah.
big, whether I'm skinny, whether I'm a fucking like huge. Great example, Jordan Grace. She
Mm.
just posted like not too long ago, like a couple hours ago, that she's fucking like built as shit now and looks great. And she posted that, as many hate comments as she got when she was like bigger,
Yeah.
like, chubby or whatever, she
Mm-hmm.
gets twice as much hate now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kind of just put like, it doesn't matter what anybody looks like. Someone's always going to have something to say.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Mm.
And it's like, fuck them. Like, honestly, fuck them. Like, you
Yeah.
could literally do whatever you want. You could do whatever you want in spite of anybody.
Wow.
And that's what I'm doing.
Hell yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah. Yeah. I hope that answers your question.
No,
I'm
it
just
absolutely
like, fuck
did. No, you honestly could have answered it.
Yeah.
Look, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
I think it's a lot of pressure too, because like we're told to be like pretty and like go out there and be hot and like all this stuff, and I'm like, no, like that's wrong girl. Like I'm not gonna go out
That's
there.
not, if that's not who you are, then that's not who you
That's not what
are.
I'm selling, you guys.
That doesn't mean that you could fuck it up on a good day now. But that's
We all have good days.
okay.
But I'm going out there to look crazy. So
Yeah.
Chaotic, if you will.
Listen.
Knuckles.
Yes.
V, I see what you did there. All right.
Well, we can barely see you, so at least you see what V's doing. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
He's in the club.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I'm
see.
in the club. Before my question, I do absolutely admire your stance on that, Sammy, because I mean we all know as we're not even wrestlers, we're podcasters, and we see what people say on Twitter, Instagram, everything else like that, and some of that stuff can be like internally and externally damaging to people.
A little
like,
hurtful,
in this,
definitely.
Yeah, in this industry. So, like before I ask my question, I just appreciate you for what you said and the stance you have and the determination you have.
Thank you.
You know, I am beautiful, but I will fuck your ass up.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So,
period.
But my question, my last question, because I had three. I think this is but who, in your opinion, this is, and for people watching, don't get your panties in a bunch. It's just objective.
Oh boy,
this is her opinion.
I'm scared.
Yeah, no, there's no. Why does everybody get scared when I ask questions?
You don't worry, I got the mute button ready.
Oh my god, we don't get censored on this show, man. We tried.
We will. Go ahead.
Sammy, who is the greatest women's wrestler of all time?
Ooh. Okay. Ooh. This headband is.
I hate you.
In your humble opinion, of course.
In your humble opinion.
Sammy Chaos. No.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I got it.
Wow.
I'll go along with that. Yeah.
Different strokes for different folks, man.
Yes.
This is just coming from Sammy Chaos. If Sammy Chaos said the greatest women's wrestler of all time is.
By the way, shout out to Ray, who's on the chat right now. He said, "Good evening, everybody." So shout out to Ray.
Good evening.
I know there's no wrong answers, but here we go.
Yeah.
I stand like Bull Nakano and
wow. I love you so much. Yeah, I love you so much.
I mean, like awesome like
love Kia.
Like Rita fucks it up. It's just everyone does their damn thing. Like I don't even know, man. How dare you?
Great.
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare you, Knuckles? Yeah, Sammy, don't worry, I got this. How dare you? You know, you come in a secluded location.
You
okay?
Beast. How dare you?
Yeah, like I see you. How dare you ask our wonderful guest this question? Like, what's wrong with you?
No, I love you, Sammy. Oh my god,
have to ask me that question.
Yeah.
I love you so much, Sammy.
But now on, send me all your questions before you ask. No,
Can his question
gotta go through the approval cover?
Yeah.
Look, I asked the hard hitting ones. I don't know what I don't know what where are you over there? I don't know what you do over there. Like I asked the hard hitting question.
V has run away. This is what you did, Knuckles. V's gone now. He's
playing with the lightsaber, looking for your ass now. Shit.
Yeah. The nerve of this guy.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Oh.
Okay.
Here we go.
Who do you think
the greatest women's wrestler of all time? Ooh.
Oh, V's back.
The
I feel like the Brady Bunch right now.
Yeah. Sammy, before you answer that question, one time we had like 9 people on here, like 8 or 9 people on here. It was insane.
Yeah.
It was insane.
It was so much fun. Oh my god.
Because shout out to Powerbomb.
Jutsu with the U, Mike. Jutsu. You was about to fuck it up. Shout out to Darrell, Dom, B, especially Dom. Dom and me and Dom has been helping me out a lot. So shout out to Dom.
Shout out to Dom. But yeah, we had them on, and it was like us, and then yeah, it was just this craziness. But yeah, Snuckles, Sammy asked you a question.
Who do you think? Who?
The greatest women's wrestler of all time?
Correct.
I don't know.
Shit.
You floored me with the Bull Nakano choice. A lot of people wouldn't say that.
V actually had her on the list as like one of the greatest.
I thought you were about to say you had her on the show, and I'm like,
no.
Excuse me.
First of all,
no.
I would be in heaven doing this show right now.
No.
Melina
did
hopefully heaven.
Honestly, oh man, all time. Like you said, this is a subjective question.
It's hard.
It's so hard because I
it
can
depends
say
what you like watching too. So it's like.
Yeah, I could say Alundra Blaze. I could say Bull Nakano. I could say.
I love Reggie Bennett. Like
her too. And I could say Jazz.
Aja Kong.
Yeah, I could say Jazz. Jazz had layers.
Ooh.
You know, I can say Jazz.
Naomi Toyota.
But the gimmick is gonna say Charlotte Flair.
I love Flair.
I do too. I love her too.
I always thought Charlotte was amazing.
I would love to just have like Charlotte Flair just like cut a promo on me and that's it. Like,
oh man,
just like fuck me up. I don't.
Just say whatever you want to say. Just call me. Just say it. I don't care.
Yeah. That would be super cool.
So Sammy, you said cutting a promo. One of these people have to cut a promo for you: Charlotte Flair or Becky Lynch.
Fuck. Who is this guy?
I don't know. Trying to
hard hitting questions, baby.
Now.
Becky. Can he leave?
No, he's here. He's here.
I'm gonna say Charlotte Flair just because I don't know. I love her.
What? Okay. What just happened in the background? All right.
I think she agreed. Somebody agreed. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a Law and Order situation happening behind you?
Oh Lord! Don't. Oh, hey.
Who he was going?
I have a question for you. It's another nerdy question.
Okay.
I just love when I found out performers, whether in the wrestling business or not, are nerds. It's just me. So, how much have your, I don't want to call you a nerd, but your nerdy tendencies, things that you like, things that you enjoy, how has that shaped who you've become as a wrestler? For example, I'm a huge Marvel nerd. I call myself a brujo of chaos. I love the Scarlet Witch.
Yes.
I love Star Wars, comic books, anime. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
How much have your nerdgasms, if you will? How much has that shaped who you are as a wrestler? Do you do like little Easter eggs to things that you enjoy? Do you do certain, like the way you move in the ring? Is it like based off like a comic book character or like a Star Wars character? Like just things that you like. How has you being a quote unquote, I don't want to say that you are a nerd. I'm not assuming that, but I'm just saying like your things that you like that may be considered nerdy to other people. How much? Okay, so I can say it. I can say, how is your nerdiness coincided with your wrestling, or with your character, or with who you are as a person?
Definitely it shaped me as a person. There's tidbits here and there. Like I'm a huge Tank Girl fan, and I have like a whole bunch of Tank Girl like comics. And it's funny because before I knew about Shotzi, I was like, oh my god, like I want a tank, and I'm like, this bitch got a tank. Like, there's that. I'm a huge movie nerd. So a lot of the things like I'll say, whether it's in like a promo or whatever it is, like I'll take certain lines from movies and kind of incorporate them. I'm gonna credit Danny Nemesis for this, but we were talking about like things like that that I should mimic myself off of or whatever, and he goes, "You realize you're the Maleficent of Battle Club, yes?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like,
please get that gear made. Get that gear made.
Right.
Get that gear made, please.
So now it's like I now want to carry myself like I'm Maleficent of fucking Fallout Battle Club. Like, there's different things that I take from certain areas that I try to incorporate, definitely. As far as like moving in the ring and stuff, I take a lot of that from like Awesome Kong and just being slow and methodical in everything that I do.
Love her.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of things. Probably nothing from like Star Wars too much. Not yet anyway, but definitely like Tank Girl stuff and just movies in general. Like I'm huge into like action movies, horror movies. There was like a promo. There was a promo I was gonna cut where I sounded like Nancy from The Craft. Like, yeah.
If you know, you know.
Right. Exactly. So, yeah, like little things.
I'm
like
telling on myself tonight.
What's your favorite
Addams horror movie?
Family nerd. Like,
okay, Addams Family. I could see. Yeah, I could see that. All right. That's
you know, when you posted that GIF, it's GIF here, and when you posted that GIF on Wednesday Addams, I was like, I'm so ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, so I love to kind of just mimic like Wednesday Addams, where it's just like I'm a sociopath, or it's just like, you know. So yeah, look, fun things like that, like being a sociopath.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah.
Wonderful things.
You know, but yeah, it's definitely a part of who I am. So yeah.
What is your favorite horror movie? Since you said you're into horror.
Oh, another one with this guy. No.
It wasn't me.
Now I'm curious. Now we get into it.
Wasn't me. I love Halloween, like the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My sister would love you so much.
And it's the only movie that like they don't really play around like the Halloween like marathons and stuff. It's always like the second one. I'm like number one. But horror movies, love.
How do you feel about the Scream franchise?
I think they have to stop.
Oh my God! Thank you. Please.
I'm leaving. No,
you don't leave. I leave.
I saw in the new one, Jessica Ortega is in it.
Jenna Ortega. Yeah.
So I'm still gonna watch it, but like no Sydney, no care.
Listen.
Okay, oh my God.
Okay, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. For anybody that hasn't watched Scream.
If you haven't seen Scream 5, first of all, Scream 1 came out in 1996. I was 4, okay? So if y'all have not seen Scream at least 1 and 2 and 3 yet by now, you're late and you're going to get spoiled right now. Go ahead,
You're
Mike.
late and you're wrong.
Okay.
So like.
Okay. So it's not really that big of a spoiler. You could figure it out that Sydney did not die, right? So my whole thing is, if you was gonna kill her, right? I think they should have did it at 4. To be honest with you.
No.
Yes.
No.
Listen,
No.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because wasn't it revealed that it was like her cousin or something like that? They did this big thing where you really thought, okay, she might be out here.
Nobody kills Sidney Prescott.
Okay.
Yeah, don't kill her. Just stop making movies, man.
Isn't Wes Craven? Wes Craven passed away not too long ago, so let that go.
Scream 5 was not bad though. Scream 5 was good.
Ooh, was it?
Yes. Yes, it was. It was.
Was it, or are you a super fan?
I might be a super fan. I might be a super fan.
Definitely
This is the circle of trust.
Yeah,
Definitely
I might be a super fan. But no, I really dig the Scream. Like the Scream franchise is probably my favorite like horror franchise. Like you know what I'm saying? Especially the first three. You know what I'm saying? First three. Yeah.
That's it.
4, it's like okay, if you guys really want to, but
like
then
Halloween
5,
4.
I'm just like, all right,
stop.
And I get it. The actress that plays Sydney wanted more money. Like I understand, and they was not trying to, wasn't trying to pay her.
And she's a leading woman.
She is. She might be the best final girl.
Jamie Lee Curtis. But besides Jamie Lee Curtis, what other? God, this sounds bad. What other woman survives a horror movie for multiple movies besides Jamie Lee Curtis and Neve Campbell?
5 of them, like for 5 of them over a 20-year span.
Thank you for mentioning Neve Campbell, by the way.
Yeah. Love her so much.
Yeah,
but I do have one more question.
Yeah,
I do have one more question. This is my last question. This is usually my last question all the time.
Okay.
When it's all said, hi.
Yeah. Hold on.
So my question is gonna be the last question.
No. Hold on. I want to.
Okay, because we're live, pal.
We are live. So this awesome artwork by Danny Nemesis.
Yes.
Daniel, you did that.
Yeah.
Danny, I'm sorry. Danny, you did that.
That is dope.
I just wanted to show this on the show because this is a thing of art here, or a thing of beauty here. I love this. It's awesome. All right, sorry, V. Go ahead. Danny.
So when it's all said and done for Sammy Chaos, 20, 30, 40, 50 years down the line. And it's all said and done, and you officially hang up the boots. At the end of the day, what do you want your legacy to be?
What do I want my legacy to be?
Yes.
My legacy. That you can be a badass bitch and it doesn't matter what you look like.
And you know what? There it is.
And get paid for it.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. I love that. That's awesome. Well, there's a couple of things I want to get to. We'll go through it really quickly. How do you feel about somebody you've been pretty connected to over the last few shows? You've been having matches against this person for a while here. Spice. I've seen that you guys actually wrestled. So here's the thing, right? You guys wrestled at the Halloween show. You guys had a street fight. But let's not talk about that because Spice won that one. And then you guys had a trios match.
Y'all not getting me beat up.
You guys had a trios match where the Dead Celebrity teamed with you. He looks awfully familiar, but I can't put my finger on who it is. But anyway, and you guys left the Dead Celebrity for Dead. And to win in that match. So what is this beef with you and Spice? What is happening here?
I'm gonna tell you what's happening here. Okay. So you have a little sister, right? King V?
Yeah.
Okay. She's annoying. Was she annoying? She ever been annoying? Anyway, so Spice.
No, she might fight me. I won't do that.
Spice is like the annoying little sister that just like won't go the fuck away. She's become like a gnat to me.
Oh man.
She has this just insistent need to be my friend, and no, thank you.
Wow.
I'm all set on the friend standpoint. But she hasn't been able to beat me without help.
Ah.
Oh, sounds like we
yeah.
need a one-on-one.
Yeah, so
Chopper slam.
so she can take her wins. But I know if I get her in a one-on-one, there's no contest. Yeah.
Losing my religion.
Well, Jobber Slam might be too far out, V. I actually think this should happen April 21st is the next Battle Club show, I believe. So yeah.
I'm trying to like push it to like a show that I'm able to like attend. Like I'm not doing this for you.
Yeah,
like, I'm just
I know it's hard to get in for Nova Scotia. I understand, V. I know.
You know, I got my passport. You know, I gotta be vaccinated. You know, I draw it myself, Sammy. I gotta make sure that I took the skills that I learned from someone that knows how to draw. Anyway, so I just take those skills and apply them to make my own passport. So yes, Sammy, I need a passport to do that.
All right. I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah, no. It's a long story. I'll tell you later.
You do whatever you have to do.
Yeah. Well, I hope we get that match.
And I want to see Sammy and Spice 1-on-1.
Yeah,
I need to put it to rest. So
yeah. And hopefully you get that cosmic match. You know, I'd love to see that also. That'll be a banger, as the kids say.
We did see some gold on your waist.
Oh yeah. So hopefully that happens. My last question is, what is your favorite match that you've had so far? And two-parter, what is your favorite match that you haven't been a part of from any company?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna say my match with Lala at IFC.
Yes.
Hell Seekers.
Hi, Auntie.
We can wait till now, right after the match is over now. Okay.
The match is finished. Hey, Auntie.
Absolutely. I'm very grateful to have gotten that match, and I'm very grateful for her.
That Larry, it looks so painful. I was so worried about you. I was like, oh my God.
I was like, oh God.
I was front row for it. Like, oh my God.
I was on the floor.
She had you were like on your knees, and then she hit you with the lariat. Like,
she had to cut me down. So
yeah.
How does that lariat feel? If you could describe it in one word, how does that lariat feel?
Ouch.
Ouch.
That's all you need.
It's funny because she gave me a back fist and my contact popped out.
Oh wow.
And I was like, oh. I was like, okay. But yeah, that's definitely thus far that's loved being in the ring with Lala. I'd love to do it again. That was just a lot of fun. Oh my God, my favorite match. God.
Wow. We're live here. Go for the pin with Sammy.
How much time does everybody have? So I'm gonna be a little biased right now.
Okay.
One match that really pops out to me is me and a couple of other Fallout students got to go see Masha and Jordan Grace in Albany.
Yeah, for the title, right?
Fucking fantastic. I don't even there are no words. Like, even watching it back, just both of them, fucking amazing. That was a lot of fun, and it was really cool to be there for it. So yeah,
awesome. That's
good.
Awesome. Okay, well, we've held up Sammy for way too long here, but we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Of course, thank you. If there's anything that you would like to say to the people, anything that you want to promote that you have coming up, that
plug your social media.
This is your time. Oh my God. Follow me Twitter, Instagram, Real Sammy Chaos. come to every single Battle Club and Fallout show that is announced.
Yes. April 21st is the next announced Battle Club show. So make sure that you guys, if you're in the New York City area, please come out and support Battle Club. It's a great company with great performers, just great talent all around. Everybody there is amazing. So just come out and support.
This is a Joe Kim Morales stand account. I think we love Joe over here.
Yeah.
We do.
Absolutely.
Joe doesn't always love me at every show, but
you see, people, how you said you and not me. Thank you.
I be fucking up.
Ring the bell, Mike.
I'll be trying, huh?
Ring the bell, Mike.
Just be
Ring
better,
the bell.
Mike. Be better.
I will. I'll be better. I'll be better next time. I promise you guys I'll be better next time.
Okay,
I will ring the bell correctly next time. All right, Sammi, we will see
Thank you
soon.
so much.
Thank
are
you guys
welcome.
for having me. This was so fun.
Yes.
Thank you so much for giving us some of your time. I really appreciate it.
Definitely. We're gonna go talk about this rumble that just happened. So but you're welcome back anytime. Please come back.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Get the music right.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with King V.
Let's not talk about that.
Woo.
Let's not talk about that. We didn't even.
My name is Bennett.
I purposely didn't talk about that Survival of the Fittest match from October. But let's not go there. Sammi, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much, Sammi.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Later, Sammi.
Bye, Sammi. Sammi Chaos, everyone.
All right, guys. Wow. All right. Well, we got to get into the Royal Rumble. That just happened.
Ooh,
yeah.
On that note, give me 2 minutes because I left the paper in the car trying to rush to get this to my car. I'll be right back.
So while DJ Knuckles is doing that, Mike, as a whole, right? We're not gonna give it its things right now because this edible hit is what is the strength. How did you feel about the show overall?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I obviously we'll get to it, but like
we'll get to it because
the main event segment made that show just out of this world. So
I'm glad we are here. We are here together. Like I see you, see me, we see each other.
Yes.
Because I actually have good things to say about a WWE pay-per-view. Man, I'm trying to wait for Knuckles to come back. I'm stalling. That's how I do.
We're live,
okay? We're live, pal. What the fuck? We live. But honestly, the show as a whole, it was fun to watch. Did you like my live tweeting?
I did.
Okay, so full disclosure, guys. Full disclosure. When there's usually like a live tweeting going on, it's usually me. So if there's some wild shit said, it's usually me.
Yep.
It's not reflective of Go for the Pin as a whole. Just King V, because I do what I want. A lot of you forget that. No, but seriously, I think this was the first WWE pay-per-view that I have enjoyed the entire show.
Wow. Okay. All right. That's cool.
I think I could say that. Yeah, I can say that. Well, I don't count the pre-show because
I didn't even watch the pre-show. I never watched the pre-show though.
I mean, because who's on it?
No, I just don't watch the pre-show.
Two people I just don't like as people. But yeah, I can't wait till Knuckles comes back because I have feelings about this bloodline, the big teams and Juan.
We'll wait for Knuckles to get back. In the meantime,
we'll wait for Knuckles. But I do want to let y'all know, right? Dwayne, the doll isn't coming. He's not coming. He's not coming. He's not going. He's not attending. You can probably get a hologram. The only time that I would see him showing up is if he was inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Barely even fucking that. I mean, he barely showed up for Black History Month, so it's fine.
He didn't even show up for his own tribute show. They did a whole tribute to him at Survivor Series, and he didn't even show up for that. So, but on that note,
it was too black.
On that note, give us a few seconds. We are going to take a short break. We will be back.
Just as short as
no. It's gonna be very short. It's gonna be very short.
I'm so glad you didn't let me finish that, Mike.
Well, Knuckles is back, but yeah, we're still.
Guess who's back? We're still taking this short.
We're taking that break. We'll be right back.
Also, next to the shouts for go for the pin. Next to us.
Hey, I like to go for the. Oh, do I get a nice little shirt like that? Oh, I get a nice little shirt like that. Look at that. Hey, go over there. Go for pin. Go for the pin. Go for it. Don't look at it. Go for it. Don't look at it.
Look here, you better go for the freaking pin. Go for the freaking pin. I don't know why I'm talking in sexy, but I'm just going to say go for the freaking pin.
Go for the pin just a little bit, respectfully.
Hello, everybody. This is former WWE diva and former 5-time champion Melina. And I wanted to send a shout out to Go for the Pin Wrestling Review Show. And I wanted to say hi to Mikey Q and King V. And thank you. Thank you for having your show because, I don't know, it warms my heart to know that people are, there's a place where you could watch and you could talk about what I love most in this world, other than my pup dogs, is wrestling. So I'm sending y'all nothing but love. Mwah.
What's good?
Okay, so real life, pal. Don't know what just happened there, but shouts to everybody that has been riding with us for the past hour and 20 minutes. Because, baby.
Hey.
All right. So as we wait for DJ Mikey Q to come back, Knuckles, do you have those things? Do you have those results?
I have,
because we are here to talk about this, and you better keep that paper out because we gotta fucking predict Judgment Day. Hi, let's try this again.
It's going down in Charlotte also.
I won't be there. Oh wow, I just told you where I live. Anyway,
just kidding.
I'll shoot you.
Just kidding.
God,
I shoot niggas. Anyway,
allegedly. Jeez. Oh my god. Allegedly.
But anyway, let's talk about the Royal Rumble. So, I almost called you by your real name, Knuckles. This is what happens when you know people outside of this shit. Anyway, Knuckles. What match are we starting with? What did the Royal Rumble start with? Did this start with the men's match?
Yeah, it did. So let's go right to the men's match.
Let's go ahead and do that. Woo! No Rick.
But a little bit of Charlotte. All right, so
I'm gonna take a drink for that. I should take a shot every time you say some shit that I don't need to be speaking on.
All right, so the men's Rumble. I thought this was a good Rumble match. I just yes, it was a little predictable with Cody, and I think everybody was talking about, okay, well, Sammy wasn't in the Rumble. Because if he was in the Rumble and he lost, the fans would have turned on Cody. So I thought it was the right move to not even have him in there. Do the men's Rumble, get it over with first, so that you guys know, all right, Sammy's not in the Rumble. Okay. The fans will accept Cody as the Royal Rumble winner. And this left it open for what would follow later. But I think we all got that one right. Cody Rhodes wins the Royal Rumble. Great showing for Gunther. Wow.
Woo, man.
That is how.
Absolutely.
Listen, which camera is on? That is how you make a main event level star with what they did with Gunther for the Royal Rumble, right there. And that's really all I got to say about the men's Rumble.
I mean, truthfully, honestly, truly, I really enjoyed the men's rumble. Was there a little bit of disappointment that Sammy wasn't in it? Yeah, a little bit. But at the same time, we all knew that it was going to be Cody regardless. And, Sammy, like I said, it would have been a nice touch if we were going to do the whole bloodline thing, but I think we'll get there we'll get there when we get there. But I had zero issues with the men's rumble. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, it was a fun watch. Knuckles.
It was a fun watch.
I got an issue.
Uh-oh.
I got a major issue.
Okay, what is it?
So we all knew Cody was probably going to win this round, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have to put him at 30 though. Come on, man.
Okay, that I can agree with.
Okay, that's fair. That's definitely fair. I see where you're coming from.
If you'd have put him at 21, 20, 19, make him put up a little bit of a fight. But we sitting here and we watching wrestler after wrestler after wrestler just come down the aisle. And then who came in at 29? I can't remember right now, but as soon as the person came out at 29 and it wasn't Cody, and Cody hadn't been in the match yet, it basically gave the outcome of the match away. Come on.
I think they just wanted a big number 30.
Yeah, and also to be fair, I think that Cody Roman was one of those things that we just knew it was coming. Ever since he got hurt.
Yeah.
Like we all called it then. Like he's gonna be in the Rumble and win the Rumble, and he's gonna be the one to beat Roman for one of those titles. Yeah, sure, it was predictable, right?
Yeah.
Very.
But honestly, our way there was a lot of fun, and a lot of credit goes to Gunther No Vandross, for entering what the first couple, and if this world were mine. Anyway,
you better go ahead. You better go ahead.
You better go ahead.
If this world was mine, a lot of you niggas will not be breathing. Anyway,
okay.
I said what I said.
This thing on.
Water.
With water. No, with Gunther like powerhousing through everything, it was just great. Like everybody put on a great performance for the most part. Of course, Kofi's spot was disappointing, but it was.
For the
it happened. It happened. It happened. Like I just thought of wow, I'm aging myself for Mario Party. Oh, I missed. Anyway, it was just one of those things. Just like damn, but at this point, we knew Kofi wasn't winning. So I mean, it was just one of those things where it just happened. What I will say that I was disappointed with the men's rumble was that I almost said my dog's name. Wow.
I already know what he's gonna say.
Of Santos Escobar, I almost said my fucking dog's name. With Santos Escobar not lasting as long as he should have. That's the only gripe that me, King V, personally have, because I feel like Santos should have been at least. I said what I said. I feel like he should have been at least the final 6. Right? Because if you want to establish this man, if you want to do the whole Intercontinental title to world title road with him, that's fine.
Yeah.
because he's good. But I was hoping that you would feel that Santos was one of those people to watch in 2023.
Yeah.
And with that particular booking, with how it was booked, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like we won't get his full rise until 2024. But I personally love Santos Escobar. I almost said my dog's name again. Wow, which is very very close to both of those names. But
Yeah.
I just felt that showcase Santos a little bit more. That was my only personal gripe that I had with the men's rumble.
Okay.
That's the
I
only
get it.
one.
Yeah, because I don't. Well, that and the lack of Carmelo Hayes.
But he's in NXT. Like I don't know that
No, but the women got a lot of NXT entries though.
because there's
Well,
We'll get
because
there. We'll get there.
shut up, V. Yeah, we'll get there.
I thought
all
you
right.
were. I thought you were going to talk about the appearance of a certain superstar that you don't really like too much because of what he said on the podcast.
I'm gonna leave it.
Okay. We had the pitch black match next, right? Okay.
I'm an idiot.
LA Knight. No, you're not, because a lot of people went with LA Knight, but there's no way you're gonna have Bray lose his first match back.
I'm sorry, V.
We had LA Knight versus Bray Wyatt in a pitchback Mountain Dew match. It was just basically glow in the dark. I guess they used whatever glow they still had left from Naomi's entrance and
Stop it.
put it in.
Bring it to the flow.
I didn't mind this match as much as everybody online. I felt like a lot of people were just like shitting on it. It's just like I didn't think it was that bad. I thought that I thought it was quick. You know, it is what it was what it was. The glow stuff, and I think, and I'm not gonna take credit for this because we give credit where it's due.
Yeah, we do.
I think Lola Blue said this on her Twitter. I'm pretty sure she did, that we have to also realize that with these type of matches, WWE is appealing to children. They're not. It's not for.
I believe she did say that.
Yeah, it's not for
And
us.
if she did it, we apologize in advance.
I'm pretty. I'm 99% sure she said it. I could probably pull up the tweet if I really like search for it. But yeah, like she said that. Like it's not for us. Like they're trying to appeal to the children that watch the show and that's in the audience. So when you look at it from that perspective, you take away that, all right, like my adult eyes, and try to look at it from a child's perspective, they're gonna love the glow in the dark stuff. I know I did when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I thought it was cool. I thought it was creative. I thought it was cool. Bray Wyatt got the win, and then Uncle Howdy missed LA Knight when he jumped off the
by a fucking mile.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed.
You might as well have called that the coffee drop.
Miss.
Oh man! Wow, Knuckles. Wow.
It wasn't even an elbow. He was just like.
Yeah. Well. But other than that, I didn't really mind the match.
Miss no Daisy. Okay. So I'm not gonna lie to you. It was not what I expected.
Yeah.
So in this case here, I don't know if that's a good thing.
I don't look forward to another one.
Yeah, I don't want another one.
Yeah.
I think after the whole Uncle Howdy completely woofing, you missed when you saw Daddy Daycare, the commercials, and little baby's like, I missed.
Oh man,
yeah, you missed. It's like a toddler saying I missed. And I was just
Oh
like,
Lord.
ah, that's unfortunate. I'm not your parent, so y'all have fun with that. No,
Yikes.
but
Yikes.
I it wasn't what I expected, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But at the same time, I was just like, that's it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was expecting. Honestly, I'll be truthful. I was expecting more shenanigans. I was
A little bit of
expecting
tomfoolery.
more like, expecting more chaos.
Ah.
Um, and that makes you Wanda, the Scarlet Witch. But I just, I guess I was expecting more. So even though I didn't get what I was expecting, I'm not really disappointed in it because I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
But I wasn't expecting what we got. So I was cool with it.
Mm. Knuckles.
I ain't got nothing.
All right.
I mean, you guys said it.
All right. How do we do in that match?
Mike, you're the only one that got it right. That's why I said I swayed V's decision. And
Oh man.
all right.
Well.
I have a right knee with your name on it.
Oh man.
V-Trigger!
No,
Let's
you
keep
get hit
going.
with
We
that
gotta
chaos
keep going.
magic.
Bro. This
But
is
that's
gonna
stupid.
go 3 hours. Let's just keep it going.
Mhm.
So then we had was it the no, okay, we had Bianca versus Alexa.
Okay.
You wanna go first?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
We knew that Alexa Bliss wasn't winning.
Some people thought she was, but I'll hear you.
I wouldn't have been mad if she would have, but what I feel like they're doing, I guess we'll get to Raw later. Um, Bianca was winning, regardless of the fact.
Yeah.
It was cool. I'm glad they did they. Whoa, hey words, I know them. I'm glad they made Alexa look a lot better in this current season of her life or whatever. But yeah, we knew that. We knew that Bianca was winning. Bianca's not losing probably until WrestleMania, and that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Knuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me talk to you.
Well, now we can hear you talk, so yeah.
Oh,
Screaming internally and externally.
yeah. Sammi. I
What you
I don't
drink?
want to say I don't want to say I don't want to say this is a match that I wasn't looking forward to. I just think it was a match that was.
We're live, pal.
Yeah, there's a gimmick going on over here. There's a gimmick. Somebody just got hit in the shape.
Oh man! Oh no, not in the shame it.
Yeah.
Somebody need to get hit. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah. I don't want to say it's unnecessary, but it was kind of like we saw it coming. Like we've had this before. We've been here before. So it was kind of. I'd like to see. I don't know. I just would like to see something different because it was kind of like the men's rubber match. You knew what was going to happen, and but I will say you're right. Alexa had a great showing in this match. It showed something different from her. So credit to her and credit to the writers for putting that on her. But it's just matches like this that kind of disappoint me because you already know what's going to happen.
And I mean, okay, let's be honest about this. It was your basic TV.
It's a predictable show.
Exactly.
It was a predictable match, but it was a predictable match. It was a predictable it was your basic TV match. It wasn't even. It didn't even feel like a Raw. Like it didn't even feel like a women's title match on a pay per view. It felt like I don't even know if it was like a TV match. This might have been like the house show match. Like it literally KOD out of nowhere. Like and it's not to say I'm not saying it was bad. There was nothing memorable about it. Like literally, like there's nothing there. Maybe okay, all right. Alexa's going through whatever she's going through, and then having Uncle Howdy ask her if she still thinks she's in control. Okay, cool, whatever. But the match it was just all right. It was just a basic TV match to me. Bianca retains, and that was that. I mean, and like V said, I don't think Bianca's losing that title to WrestleMania. And at this point, it remains to be seen if she's even going to lose at WrestleMania. But we'll see.
Well,
we'll see. But yeah.
Hit me, baby, one more
time. So we all got that one right, correct, Knuckles?
Yeah.
3, 4, 3.
All right. Let's keep going here then. Next we had the women's Royal Rumble match. V.
Okay. So
Train
award
that I would love to be nominated for. Anyway, so this match was a little bit more disappointing to your boy, right?
Really?
Yeah, not because of who was in it. It was like Cora Jade deserves a spot. I'm not Cora Jade. Wow, go back. Roxy.
Yeah, Roxy
deserves that spot. I wish, this is maybe like my bias. Like they were in Texas. Jacqueline was like right
there.
Yeah. If anybody, okay. So I'm trying to be nice, right? The Women's Rumble was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool. The winner, duh. Like we saw that coming. A lot of you were in your feelings because of who number 30 was.
I wasn't.
Not you. I was not you. I didn't say you. I didn't say you.
No, I was just saying I wasn't.
Because it was Naya and yeah, I get it. ... But who else would they have?
Yeah.
I think
the consensus I know
I think the consensus would have said possibly Naomi.
Yeah, you know what?
She still works there.
My whole thing with that is that was really coming from a place of hope, in which I should know better because that. My whole thing with that is like we don't even know if she still works there. We got the confirmation, like you said, Mike. We got the confirmation that Mercedes doesn't work there anymore, right? Trinity is doing her model thing, and she looks fantastic. She looks great.
She does.
And we don't know if she wants to come back to wrestling. I know she's talked about having kids and stuff like that. So maybe she wants to start a family. Like, if she's
gotta
done,
remember how long Naomi's been working now at this point. So
even though it took close to the end for her to get the recognition she deserves, but this is a day in the life of a black woman in wrestling. Okay.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really like expecting Trinity to be there. It would be nice. It would be a great moment, a great pop if she got the 30 spot and, won it all. But the right person won.
Oh, definitely.
And the right person is Rhea Ripley. But we'll get to who she chose. I was shocked.
Yeah.
She is the first woman ever to start at number one.
Mm-hmm.
It wins the entire kit and caboodle.
Yes.
So she Rey Mysterio'd it, pal.
Yeah.
Which really, in retrospect, is great storytelling
Yeah.
when you consider it all.
Yeah.
So V, I have a question.
Yeah.
As the connoisseur of women's wrestling on the panel.
Okay.
Did you have any? What's the word? I'm trying to use more words. My vernacular very carefully. Did you have any opposition against Michelle McCool from the
No.
crowd?
No. I thought
She
that was.
caught a lot. She caught a lot of slack being in this.
For what?
I didn't have a problem. I thought it was unique. Word to Beyonce. I thought it was
If you go to the show, I'm
something
going.
that. Oh, I'm going in the area that I live in because me and my sister, that's her birthday gift. Sorry, surprise.
Oh.
I mean, it's also a gift for me as well because unique. I didn't have a problem with Michelle McCool coming in through the crowd. I just didn't see the big deal about her. Granted, there were some people that I hoped was there, that didn't show up. Like a Layla. Yeah, I've been waiting for Layla to come back.
Does she still
Like
work
a
though?
Layla. I mean, I don't know, but just for the Royal Rumble type situation, like if they had Jacqueline, going back to Jacqueline, about people that are super important to women's wrestling, they were in Texas. I know.
Jackie was in the first one, right?
Yes, she was. I know Celeste. I believe that's how it's
Celeste
pronounced.
Boyd. Yes. Yes.
I know she recently lost her father, if I'm not
Man,
mistaken.
condolences.
Then, and I was like, okay, if she doesn't show up, I'm not going to be upset because she could be grieving. I think she's getting married soon. She has a lot going on. So, but my whole thing is, why didn't y'all call Jacqueline? Y'all were in Texas. She was literally called Miss Texas in WCW.
They probably didn't want to have the same issue of a few years back where it was like, all right, they called a bunch of people that aren't actually going to be on the show on Monday. I think what the thing was, especially like with the first Rumble, of course they was trying to get it established and everything like that. I think what the issue was then is that, all right, well, the Bella's gonna be on Raw the next night? Was Michelle McCool gonna be on Raw the next night? Was Kelly gonna work Raw the next night? I know she wants to, but that's neither here nor there. I think the issue is they don't want to have too many talents that they are not gonna use. You know what I'm saying? That's not available for them. Trish and Lita.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be able to be on Monday Night Raw every week. So I think that's that's probably why they limited like the legends. I would assume.
And that's fine.
Hey, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Now
Okay.
you brought up Trish and Lita. Now
Yeah.
Trish was on Raw last year, middle part of last year, maybe.
Yeah.
She was on Raw hinting at a comeback. She was there for 1 week and we haven't seen her since.
I mean, that might be for the best. That might be for the best, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. I would think, because the only reason I asked that question is because Michelle McCool was catching a lot of flack because a lot of people wanted to see Cora Jade there. A lot of people
feel like Michelle took Cora's spot. Come on now.
But
come on. I mean, be fucking for real, right? I'll be the one.
Yeah,
I'll be the one to say it. Like, okay, Cora Jade. Yeah, I would definitely agree that she should be up there. But I don't think it's gonna happen right now.
I'll tell you this much: Michelle didn't take her spot, right? If anybody took her spot, it was Zoe Stark. Why was Zoe Stark in the Women's Royal Rumble? And why did she last longer than Indy Hartwell and Roxy?
I'm gonna leave that alone.
You do have a valid point.
Okay.
So going back to just really quick with the women's rumble, the surprises really wasn't really surprises. Like I agree with you, Mike. Like why Zoe Stark lasted longer than Roxy? Like she the women's champion. Okay. Um, it was a couple people that I would rather see, but I didn't have a problem with it. But I do want to give my flowers to Rhea and Liv.
Yeah.
Y'all need to put some respect on Liv Morgan's name. Like,
Actuals.
if you wasn't before, you should now. Because she worked her ass off. And I said this before on Twitter, I would not mind another Michelle run.
Yeah.
She was so fluid out there.
Yeah. I agree. We gotta take a quick break for our sponsors. We'll be back.
Yeah.
King V, what's going on, homie? This is the man of the hour, Leo Rush. Just wanted to swing on by, wish you a very special happy birthday. I know I might be a tad bit late, but it's never too late for a little bit of 26-year-old piece of gold love. You hear me? That's strong right there. That's powerful. That's powerful. Coming from the man of the hour, Leo Rush. Listen, I also wanted to give you guys a shout out at the podcast Go for the Pin weekly wrestling review show. Keep killing it.
Who was that he loved? Oh, Shay, right? Oh, Shay don't got these. Oh, Shay don't got these, bitch. That's why you're not here. That's why you're not here. Nobody wants you here. Nobody wants you here.
All right. Well, full disclosure, we're back. B should be back in a few seconds. I don't know what was going on with the word from our sponsors. The video was playing and it wasn't playing and it was playing and it wasn't playing. We're live. We are live. Things start getting a little crazy towards the 2-hour mark here. Oh, Knuckles, you're muted. All right. We'll just unmute you. There you go. All right. There we go. All right. You're unmuted now, pal.
Pal.
Yeah, we're live. We're live. We're live. Oh man. Shout out to Steve Pena, by the way.
Oh God. I was like, Mike, you have no scruples whatsoever.
Oh man.
That's why you're not here. That's why you're not here. Nobody wants you here. I was like,
oh man.
So I just want to talk about how Michael Bellamy does not have any scruples, right?
Oh, hey now. You're an all-star.
Get your game on.
Go
play. Somebody wants.
Oh man. Oh, we're still gonna get flagged. All right. Anyway, let's keep going here.
Yeah.
I think we got to get to the main event. Yeah. So Rhea Ripley wins the Women's Royal Rumble. One of the best finishes of all time in Royal Rumble history. With Asuka and Liv and Rhea, just great stuff there. Great
Asuka.
stuff.
Yes.
Nia Jax being number 30 and they ruined the countdown. Listen, I've been there. Okay, I've been there when things just go nuts, they don't go planned. Listen, it was live. It's live TV.
Slide pal.
These things happen. All right, I look, everybody was burying the production team. Listen, it's a hard job, and I'll leave it there. All right, it is a hard job. And they get paid way more than some of us. All right, anyway, yeah. That was the Women's Royal Rumble. Great stuff. We're at the main event for the Royal Rumble. Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. But we know the story of this match was not Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. It was the aftermath, and that's what everybody was waiting for. Before we got there, we had a brutal spot with Owens and Roman with the steel steps. I mean, that was just insane. And Owens has taken that bump before, but I mean, it looked great. Like, it looked nasty. What did Sammy say? Ouch? Yeah, just ouch.
Ouch.
Yeah. Nonetheless, Roman Reigns, he won the match, retained his championship. Big time beatdown of Kevin Owens after the match. Handcuffs was involved. And this is when it got real. I'll let you guys take it away. I won't even say the whole segment here. Go ahead.
Shit.
You want to go, V? You want me to go?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go because I'm getting my ass kicked.
Oh, no.
I make the bond.
Tinder. Oh.
Hey, be careful.
Easy
But
there.
no, easy. Whoa there. No, but
easy, baby.
Easy, big fella.
there was foolery afoot. The boys were fighting.
Oh yeah.
Wrong Samoan. So Roman wanted Sammy to hit Kevin with a chair as he's handcuffed. We're going to talk about these handcuffs another time in the show. He wanted basically him to hit him in the head or whatever, and Sammy just wouldn't do it. But Samuel Zayn hit Roman Reigns in the back, a la the Shield turn.
Yeah.
And Jey Uso put on the performance of a lifetime, and the Oscar goes to, if he should have been nominated. I'm so sorry, Stephanie Hugh, for Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, and Angela Bassett for Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. Jey Uso deserved that Oscar because that was some good thespians. As a theater kid, I was proud of Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Good shit.
I said you better invoke that emotion. Let it out. Feel it with soul. And he did. That was the Martin reference for those who didn't get it. But
good shit, pal.
The turn happened a lot earlier than I expected.
Yeah.
I think that's why I was personally shocked, because I thought they were going to honestly wait until Elimination Chamber to do it, because it was in Montreal. But them doing it now, I don't have an issue with that at all.
No.
And I'm finished.
I thought this was one of the best endings to a pay-per-view in a very long time.
I agree.
I think that this Bloodline story has so many layers to it that there's so many different directions they can go. As of right now, Jay is out of the bloodline. He could always cost Sammy the title next month at Elimination Chamber, and then we get the match I've been talking about for the last 4 months of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos. Now, I understand people want Sammy to beat Roman Reigns at this point.
I was one of those people, but they're not going to do it.
I don't think it's going to happen. I think the direction is Cody, which, okay, that's fine. I have no issue with that, but I do think that there are a lot of people that want it to be Sami Zayn. They want another Bryan Danielson situation. They want another Kofi Kingston situation.
I don't think Cody's getting both titles though. I honestly don't.
Okay. Does Sammy win one and Cody wins one?
When I was doing my predictions last week, I was alluding to that.
But okay. How do they split them?
Well,
you gonna have him work back-to-back night?
Yeah. Yes. That's exactly what I would do.
Either that or he loses one in Elimination Chamber.
That's what I was thinking.
In Montreal. I just have this weird feeling because it's WWE. They're gonna have Sammy lose in his home country.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's typical WWE booking.
It's typical
WWE booking, pal. So I don't know. We have some time to talk about Elimination Chamber, but nonetheless, this was so great. Everybody, Jimmy reluctantly kicking Sammy, but then doing it, and even in his face while he's hitting Sammy, it's like, I didn't want to have to do this to you, but I'm doing this to you. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those type of situations. Jay just walking away, people in the audience saying, Jay, we got your back. You know, it was just the loud F you Roman chant, like the good type of heat for Roman. Oh man, at a WWE show. You don't hear that at a WWE show.
Not at all.
So that means that this is working. This is working big time. It is over like Rover. It is the biggest story in wrestling, not just WWE, in wrestling. This is the biggest story in wrestling. And Roman Reigns is our top heel. And that's really all I have to say about that. Knuckles, please, sir.
I texted V Saturday night right after the event, the ending event of Royal Rumble. And I texted him, I said, just when you think you have all the answers.
Oh yes, you did do that. I was like, ooh, how was that?
WWE changes the question. Now we for months have been saying how bad it was going to be when the bloodline turned on Sammy.
Yeah.
Now, how many of you can honestly say that you saw Sammy turning on the bloodline?
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point.
That's what threw me. And V, you mentioned it, you marked on it. Jay Uso, man, listen. If I think this is main event Jay all over again.
Yeah.
This is the makings of main event Jay coming back. Mike, you do have a point. I do see Jay turning on Sammy and causing him the title. That is a definite possibility. But listen, this, like you said, Mike, this is the best storyline, I will say, probably of the last, and I'm going out on a limb here, of the last 20 years.
I think that's fair.
That's fair.
Of wrestling. And that dates back to 23. It dates back to 2003.
Yeah.
Now think of what we've seen in 20 years. We've seen Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and his return. We've seen Daniel Bryan. We've seen Kofi Mania. And to say that, and the thing about it is, here's the difference. This storyline is long lasting, yes. but it has held our attention.
Mm-hmm.
We tune in every week to see what is going to happen. And every week we are sitting there longing for more. We can't wait for 7 days to pass so we can watch again, see what's going to happen. And now you have given us the ultimate swerve, and you had Sammi swerve whose house, and you have you have given us Sammi turning on the bloodline when all roads led to the bloodline turning on Sammi. Listen, I'm beyond. I'm
mean,
here
Sammi
for it.
turned
I'm
on
so here for it.
under the under the what is the word I'm looking for?
Duress.
Duress. Yes, thank you, Knuckles. It's late over here in the East Coast. But yeah,
Late
but
over here too. I'm on the East Coast.
yeah, I know we all are. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, we're all.
But yeah, but yes, I agree with you, Knuckles. Nobody saw that coming. Nobody saw that coming. I mean, not in that way, but it's crazy because Sammi knew as soon as he hit Roman with the chair, he didn't.
Over.
Yeah, he didn't hit Roman to hurt Roman. He did it to save Kevin. It literally, because the one chair shot's not gonna hurt Roman Reigns. It was more so Roman was more hurt than anything, but like sad than anything, and then he got angry.
He failed just like he failed when Seth Rollins turned on.
Yeah,
That was just an automatic playback. Then he turns to the Usos and says, "I'm sorry, I had to." I'm sorry.
And Sammi just kind of accepted his fate. He knew what was coming.
Knew it was coming.
Accepted his fate. I loved it. I loved every part of this.
Yeah. Did anybody peep what Roman said to Solo?
We at war now, Solo. Yeah, I saw that.
No prison.
Yeah, take no prison. Exactly. That was awesome. That's awesome. That's
gonna be
great
good,
stuff.
boy.
It's great stuff. I'm smiling just thinking about it. It's great stuff.
I know, right?
Great stuff. All right. So what do we give Royal Rumble? We gotta keep going here. We're at the 2
Yeah. Near fall.
Near fall.
I'm with it. Don't do it, Mike.
We got 2 rightful winners of the Royal Rumble. We got an amazing ending to the pay-per-view. I didn't hate any match on the card. I know people, crapping on a Pitch Black match and Alexa's match, but I didn't hate those either. It just, was what it was. Fine. I'll leave it at a near fall, but mine is actually closer to a 3 count than it is a near fall. Like mine is like it's as close as you can get on a near fall.
It's giving me 2.8 for me.
Okay, it's giving me 2.9999999 because this was a really solid show.
Okay,
it was.
I'm giving it. Okay,
Mike, I get it. I get why you would give it a 3 count, but excuse me, just for me, and I'll make it very, very quick.
Yeah.
Just for me, there are a few things that would not permit me to make this match a 3 count.
Mm-hmm.
One being the Bianca Alexa match, like you said, was a basic Raw TV match. We've seen it before. Yeah. Number two, Bray Wyatt LA Knight match. It was good. It was for the kids. I'm not a kid. I'm not a kid. I'm grown. Number 3, Cody being put in the Rumble at number 30.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it can't be a 3 count for me. If you'd have put, like I said, Cody in the Rumble at like number 19 or at the coveted number 27, then okay, yeah, I got you. And if Uncle Howdy wouldn't have botched the elbow, yeah, I got you. Or if Bianca and Alexa would have been a little bit more competitive than it was, yeah, I got you. But I can't do it. I can't give it a 3 count. It's 3 count worthy, but there are some things that,
It was the little things that took away.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. All right. The next show after this was Monday Night Raw. We don't have to go through the whole show. We can talk about a few key things. Of course, Rhea Ripley picked Charlotte as her Royal Rumble opponent.
I'm glad we went there.
Yeah, we're going right. Yeah, we gotta keep going here.
Yeah, we got it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Anyway, that sounded bad. Jesus.
Ooh, baby,
Anyway,
I like raw.
Rhea Ripley picked Charlotte Flair. I, for one, as most of my timeline, was shocked.
Yeah.
I thought that they were gonna give us Bianca Rhea.
Mm-hmm.
Which I was honestly and truthfully hoping for Bianca Rhea.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do want Rhea to win, but I also want Bianca to get like rest.
Yeah.
Baby girl needs rest.
Yeah.
Okay, I want her to rest, as in like relax, lay out. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah, I guess they're gonna run back the whole thing, with Rhea Ripley getting her WrestleMania win back from Charlotte, which she
Mm-hmm.
never should have lost in the first place. But
Right.
cocaine, cocaine. Anyway,
Mm.
I was genuinely shocked that they did that. I
Same.
guess if they're gonna, are they gonna do like the whole Bianca Rhea, or are they gonna wait till next year, WrestleMania? Because
Okay.
honestly, I want to be real, right? I want to be
Yeah.
like really like Frank Ocean, Frank White. Um, Bianca Rhea, truthfully,
Yeah.
can be a Hall of Fame worthy rivalry.
Yeah.
It would be the biggest women's rivalry to me since Trish Lita
Mm.
because of the kind of caliber of matches that both women could put on, right?
Yeah.
So I guess they're waiting. They can wait. That's fine. I don't have an issue with that. It's not an issue. I
Right.
just thought I just thought of like, oh damn, we're really gonna be on Korea. It's time. Swerve this
Mm-hmm.
pal.
Yeah, they did. It makes sense though. The Rhea Charlotte thing is it's layered. Rhea could get her
Yeah.
kit back from a few years ago. So I have no issue with this. I actually think this is good because it's different. It's different from what everybody thought they was gonna do, and I like when things are different and good. So that's all I'm gonna say on that.
I mean, but that just begs the question. Since we're going to Elimination Chamber, who beats Bianca? I know who, but who beats Bianca?
I mean, I guess at this point you got to go with Asuka. I would assume. I assume that's where they're going, Bianca and Asuka, but I don't know. Things change. Card subject to change, pal. Things change on a daily, so I don't know.
I mean, drugs change on the daily also.
Um,
Sorry.
okay. Knuckles.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just got a very important text. What was the subject?
Oh man, I thought it was from Beer. All right.
That's not that important.
Well,
Shut
it
up.
can't be. He's on NXT now. But yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Okay, so what was the question? Who beats Bianca?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man. Who's in the elimination chamber so far?
Asuka, Carmella, and a bunch of
No.
other people. I think Asuka, Carmella, Liv. Asuka, Carmella, Liv, and I believe there's one other person, and the other two have to qualify.
Is Raquel?
Yes.
Okay,
Unfortunately,
Raquel.
yes.
I would not mind at all seeing Bianca and Raquel. I would
I don't want to see
not
that.
mind
No,
that.
no.
I wouldn't mind that at all. I wouldn't mind it.
I don't want to see that. But I hear you now.
But I tell you who does need to be in that elimination chamber match. The newly resurrected and reformed Piper Niven.
You completely cut out. Say that again.
I heard what he said. He said the returning Piper Niven.
Oh, okay. She's not gonna win, but yeah, she could be in there.
Damn. Okay.
She ain't. Come on, Piper Niven's not gonna.
Good God.
What? I'm just.
Jeez.
Guys, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all both
Don't
know
need
she's not
no
gonna win.
hateration, holleration.
No, I like Piper, but she's not gonna win.
I think
See
with
the
the
fight.
name change, I think that'll work.
Okay. Well, I guess she's gonna have new music too, because the do doesn't really work anymore.
Ooh, it doesn't.
Brought to you by Dougie Fresh.
Okay,
Let's.
bitch,
What else
Marquis,
happened
that's
on Raw?
cool.
What else happened on Raw? That we care about.
Not much.
Yeah.
Bobby Lashley Spears MVP.
Oh, by accident. By accident.
By
Theory pulled
accident.
him. Pulled him. Yeah, pulled him being MVP. Pronouns pal. In the way. Yeah.
You already know the only Austin I acknowledge, so.
Yes.
What was the main event?
What was the main event?
What was it? You know.
Oh, Cody.
Milligrams.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Ooh, milligrams, baby.
Yeah.
It was Cody. Milligrams, pal.
Cody versus Finn. Yeah.
Cody versus
Yeah.
Finn.
There's a little. There you go, pal. You know what I mean? After Finn said, "Yeah, Cody's been stealing from me for years." That's hilarious. But nobody got it. He said it in the opening promo, and nobody got it.
Oh no, I caught it.
No, I know we got it, but I'm talking about the people in the building. They're just like, what are you
Oh,
doing?
yeah.
I mean, but yeah, that was cool to get a little Bullet Club match there.
I think do we get Dominic and Rhea versus Edge and Beth Phoenix in Elimination Chamber?
Yes.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, it gives Rhea something to do into WrestleMania, and we get to see Edge and Beth teaming together.
But here's the thing about it. If they do that match, we already know who's going to win.
Yeah, Rhea has to win. You can't. Rhea can't lose going into WrestleMania.
Exactly.
But then again, the story is like Rhea took out Beth. You know what I mean? With that chair and all of that. Like, so you would figure that Beth would get some revenge, but look, we have time to predict the Elimination Chamber, but yeah, I don't see Rhea losing going into WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Anything else happened on the show? I think that might be.
Not really. Yeah.
What did Seth Rollins do? Seth Rollins had a match that he won to get into the Elimination Chamber. So they are having an Elimination Chamber for the United States Championship. I like that. Because it's different, and it gives it makes the United States Championship important, which I like. So that's cool. That's cool. Hey, 2 count for me for Raw.
I keep that up there.
Yep. Let it remain.
All right. Instead of talking about the NXT show that happened Tuesday, we're gonna do our predictions, and we'll just add it on to that.
Just really quick.
Yeah, go ahead,
with NXT, they recently had their Black History Month post. Happy Black History Month. All my niggas in the whole wide world. A lot of you are just now finding out that both Soruka and Kiana James are half black.
Yeah.
Surprise, y'all. Surprise. Hi.
Hello.
You're live, pal.
Yeah.
Both Soruka, I believe Soruka is half black, half white. I believe Kiana James is half Mexican, half black. I might have gotten that wrong. If I got that mixed up, I apologize, but I believe they're both biracial women, okay? Period. So shout out to y'all for just not finding that out. Sorry, mate. Go ahead.
Oh no. I was just gonna go to the card here. All right. So Vengeance Day goes down this Saturday. From Charlotte. will be a premium live
Spectrum
event
Arena.
at 8:00 at the legendary Spectrum building there. Spectrum Center.
Legendary. It's not Madison Square Garden.
It's
Anyway,
not.
go ahead.
Nah,
Moving left and right along. I'm gonna
all
get
right.
distracted.
As of this recording, we have 6 matches. I'm pretty sure that's
Yes.
gonna be the card because it's NXT and it's Friday already as we record live here on the East Coast. Let's just get right to it. We have Roxanne Perez defending the NXT Women's Championship in a triple threat match against both members of Toxic Attraction. V, would you like to start?
Yeah. Roxanne is not losing anytime soon.
Agreed. All right, cool.
Now, is this where we see the end of Toxic Attraction, V?
Oh
no.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think a little bit of blame game will get done right there.
Nope.
I mean, they may go at it a little bit, but it's gonna be. I can basically it'll be your standard triple threat, 2 heels and 1 babyface match where the heels will double team the babyface. They'll make a mistake. The babyface will take the advantage of it and will win the match. That will be your standard typical triple threat match for this Saturday, which is fine. I mean, it gives Roxy a win over both members of Toxic Attraction. So, whatever, I guess. Like, and I say it gives her something to do, her being Roxy. So whatever. Did you write that down? We need you to write these down.
I am going to go back and replay this and write them down because I have no ink where I'm at. So I'm just going to watch this back and write them down.
Okay.
But if anybody watching, please feel free to put your predictions in the comments or hit me up on my Instagram, JPS, with your predictions, and I will get you in the building. Moving on.
Moving right along. All right, we have Apollo Crews versus Carmelo Hayes in a 2 out of 3 falls match. I'll start this. I think Carmelo Hayes gets the y'all good. I think Carmelo Hayes gets the win here.
I agree.
Yeah, I think that Carmelo should be getting pushed towards the main event in preparation for WrestleMania weekend. And yeah, I don't see Carmelo Hayes losing this match here against Apollo. Some would argue, okay, Apollo loses another match. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I think happens.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm with you.
All right, next we have Katana Chance, Casey Canzaro, and Kaden Carter versus Fallon Henley and Kiana James for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. As of right now, Chance and Carter are the longest reigning NXT Tag Team Champions in history.
Retention.
I was gonna say Knuckles. Yeah, you started off this time, buddy.
Yeah.
Retention.
Pal.
Retention. That's all I can say. Pow.
Wait. Now that you say that, who won the WrestleMania? Who won the Royal Rumble predictions?
That's not it.
Because V was defending his championship, so we need to know this. The people want to know.
Was I?
Yes, you're a champion, pal.
Oh, hey, girl, I am. Okay.
Yeah, I really hope you didn't bring this up.
He was really hoping I didn't bring this up.
And that's why I was. That's why I was very much apologizing to me. Everybody swept the match, with the exception of Bray Wyatt and LA Knight.
So this is your fault.
So
okay.
What does this mean, Knuckles? What does this mean?
Hold on a second.
Niggas hate accountability.
I don't hate accountability. I'm upset because I'm upset because I swayed you with my. Hold on. Wait a minute. Matter of fact, it wasn't even me. It was that guy over there talking about what the storyline would be. If it was,
I'll check the tape.
See what I picked.
It was.
I'll check the tape later.
Yeah, roll the footages.
Not footage.
Please.
It's plural.
Knuckles, who won?
You won, Mike. Mike, you won. Okay?
I beat V. I'm the new champion.
Yeah.
All right, so for everybody out there, all right,
cut his mic right now.
One of the greatest moments in my wrestling career.
AV, yeah.
So now that we removed Mike from this.
Hey, hello? Am I here?
Cut his fucking mic off.
She got you the hell out of here, bro.
We can't hear you.
She got you
the
hell out of
here.
Oh,
we're live out. We really can't hear him.
Hello?
She got you the hell
he's
out
back.
of here.
Put my gimmick in my schnabbits here. All right. Oh, man. That was nice. Just cut me over. I was cutting a promo. It's fine. It's all right. Oh, man. See, it's just hate. Just hate. It doesn't look good on you, V.
Oh my
doesn't look good on you.
I mean, I was gonna say something really out of pocket, but never mind. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Remember, we're friends, pal. Don't do that.
Oh.
I mean, oof.
That has
Quiet
got
me.
to be
It be your own brothers. But yeah, all right.
Whoa, it wasn't even about you, nigga.
Oh.
Everything's not about you, Michael.
We gotta keep going, guys. All right.
Listen,
the NXT tag team title match, right? Huh?
What if that don't make the Instagram? Oh my god.
Yeah, I just talked to our clips guy.
I remember when I'm sober.
All right. All right. I am going with the title change. I'm going with the title change. They put it on Fallon and James.
I see them retaining.
Okay.
Why?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I see them retaining.
All right. So I have the New Day defending their NXT Tag Team Championships against Gallus, and Pretty Deadly, and Chase U. That's as I see Knuckles putting up his U there. And yeah. Gallus, Pretty Deadly, and Chase U.
You know, to be real.
I see what Knuckles' pick is.
Man. Because I love Chase U. They're over like Rubber Pal.
Yeah.
But I don't see New Day losing until maybe WrestleMania weekend.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say New Day retains.
I agree.
Oh boy. As much as I would love Chase U to win, V makes a very, very valid point.
Yeah.
Why would you have to lose this close to WrestleMania? Yeah, so I'm gonna go with New Day as well.
Yeah.
But I'm still charter member. Charter member of Chase.
This nigga said charter member.
That man did that Stomp Tuesday night, and I was lit. Man,
yeah.
Give me a C.
Yeah, that was awesome. Chase U is great. I love Chase U.
Yeah, wonderful.
It's over as hell.
Yeah. Okay. Next we have Wesley defending the North American Championship against Dijak. Oh, yeah, Wolf. Wolf was right.
Wolf.
I have Wesley retaining.
I'm gonna agree. Wes won the title back in October.
Lord have mercy. Boy.
It's gonna be a hard fought victory, but
Agreed.
I think Wes is gonna win. Dijak's amazing, but I think Wes is going to retain here.
Oh man. Who are my champions right now? Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
New Day.
Yeah.
And
Chase and Carter. I mean Chance and Carter. Sorry.
So basically, I'm going Dijak. There's too many faces got championships right now. I'm going Dijak. Every champion is a face? No. I'm going Dijak.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. You got a good point.
I am going Dijak.
You have a really good point, actually.
You do have a good point. I think that's not changing to WrestleMania.
I'm gonna stay the course here and pick Wesley, but you have a really good point here.
Every champion is a babyface. When has that happened?
Right now, actually, as we speak.
Right. and it'll keep going until next week. Said nobody ever. I'm going with Dijak.
Yikes.
Okay. All right.
No offense to Wesley. I love Wesley, but I see what the ratio of heel to baby faces are right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with Dijak. If anybody to win, I see it's Dijak.
All right. And now we at the main event. Braun Breaker defends the NXT Championship in a steel cage against Grayson Waller. This one is pretty easy. Breaker retains.
Yeah.
And
I agree. Even though there is a little sensation in my pinky finger that says Grayson might win, but a betting man would know better.
And I am a betting man.
And I'm going with Braun Breaker.
All right. NXT goes down this Saturday. And please let us know your predictions when you guys watch or listen to this. AEW. Trying to remember off the top of my head what happened.
Shout outs to Jade, 50-0.
50-0. I was wrong. I thought Velvet might be the one to do it, but once they announced she was going for 50 facing Red and wasn't already at 50, I'm like, all right, Red Velvet's not gonna be there. Cool spot from like Jade picking Red up, throwing her up and then giving her to Jade. It was cool. That was cool. They're hot potato in the TNT Championship like it's nothing.
Right.
Great match between Joe and Darby, but like
Absolutely.
just it's like what? Moxley gets a win over Adam Page. Looks like that's not going to end. That's not ending anytime soon because it wasn't a decisive win.
Right.
Bryan Danielson had a match against Timothy Thatcher, and that was really good too. But Bryan's not going to lose.
Right.
Trying to think. Brittany got attacked backstage by the WWE girls. And Ruby is claiming she had nothing to do with this.
We all see what's going to happen.
What else happened? Oh, Brian Cage and Takeshita had a match. Takeshita got a win. Yeah, that was cool.
And Takeshi's going to face MJF next week, and I am so looking forward to that.
Yeah, they had a brawl backstage. Yeah, Dynamite was good. It just
the Acclaimed beat
some enhancement talent.
Right. I'm glad you beat me to it.
Yeah. Not the other word, pal.
Blank Tears podcast. All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Screaming internally and externally.
I was going to ask a question. I was going to make a statement. Now it's time to trigger to give
bank statement.
No, not a bank statement. Oh. No, that ATM's closed. But anyway,
money.
Yeah. Everybody's got a price. But oh, sorry.
Take
Oh
me
yeah.
out right now.
Money. Sorry.
Mm-mm.
But um, um, do we pull the trigger on Jade losing now that she's reached 50? Kind of
Yes.
getting old
Yes.
to me.
Yes.
Okay. Does this happen at Revolution, or does this happen at?
Sure. Yes. Revolution. End it.
Okay. Okay.
Let's
Who?
have Jade go on to something else now.
Okay. Who?
If Chris Statlander's healthy, I know that's been the person that they
We
wanted.
we have brought up Chris Statlander for the last 2 months. Where is she?
Try like 9 months. Well, yeah. Where's I don't know. I don't know if she's cleared.
I believe she. I don't know if she's cleared yet.
Hmm.
Mm,
Ah,
damn.
awkward silence. I think you better recognize. I think.
Okay. If it's not Chris Statlander, then it honestly should have been Red Velvet. I think they should have waited
Yeah.
to do Red Velvet again. But because I
We're running out of options
realistically,
here.
yeah, realistically, I mean, Chris Statlander is the person that it should be at this point.
We're running out of options.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. Running out of options.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all of the capable ones, she's already beat more than once. Kiera Hogan, Willow
Mhm.
Nightingale, Red Velvet. Ooh, wait a minute.
What?
Oh no, never mind. That was stupid.
Ah.
Stupid.
Oh man, Wayne's brothers.
Yeah. They go stupid.
We're
Oh,
happy and we're singing and we're colored. All right.
colored.
Give me a
Give me a high five. Okay.
all right, cut.
Great,
Yeah.
beautiful guys.
Cut and print. Beautiful,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
We are way too inebriated for this. Okay,
All
great.
right. All right, guys. All right, we gotta stay on track here. All right. Yeah, I don't know. If it's not Chris Statlander, I have no idea. No idea.
Yeah, honestly, no, not either.
I don't know. I give up. I really do. I give up. It'll probably be somebody out the blue, yo. Honestly. But
I mean, sure.
and that
Maybe
was
not.
pretty much Dynamite.
Yep.
I give it a 2 count.
Also,
Okay. Great wrestling. Like that's the thing. Like Dynamite, it's gonna give you great wrestling. Like, it's great wrestling. It's just nothing that was too crazy. V, please take us home.
all right. So here we go. Thank you so much for watching. Watching.
Let's try that again.
Cut and print. Beautiful guys. Dynamite.
We're live fast. Thank you for watching and or listening. Jesus. To go for the pin. We would like to thank Sammy Chaos for giving us just an hour of her time. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it. Shout out to the Fallout Shelter. Shout outs to Battle Club Pro.
Shout outs.
Thank you so much for always supporting us.
Joe
You
Kim,
can
Paul,
Joe Kim. It's
Ray,
everybody,
Nell,
everybody. Because I'm gonna tell you right now about me, how I'm feeling. Okay, sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Now, let's start here. You can follow Mike at DJ Mike EQ on Twitter and Mike underscore EQ on Instagram. You can follow DJ Knuckles at DJ underscore Knuckles on Instagram and JPS Music 15 on Twitter. You can follow yours truly at King V underscore the ruler on Instagram and underscore watch my throne on Twitter. You can follow the show at go for the pin underscore show on Instagram and go for the pin show on Twitter. You can like us, rate us 5 stars. We're wherever we are. We are wherever where you find your podcast. Hi, I know things. Type in go for the pin on YouTube. See this big ass head. Depending on what color hair I have that week, whatever, or headband, whatever. Let's see. We have the merch. The merch is in the description box wherever you are listening. they said 6 more weeks of winter, so we have those heavy um, hoodies for your body yada yada. If you want to show off your legs, your hips, and your body, we also do have a cropped hoodie. Most of the products do go up to 5X, so it's very inclusive. And that's all I got. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
Real quick.
We will see you guys.
Real
Go ahead.
Real quick. Help somebody. Mental health is real. I'm a witness. Rest in peace, Lenny Poffo.
Yes.
We just lost him. Something in the water. But yeah, love on somebody this weekend, this upcoming week. See you in 7 days.
Yes. Good night, everybody.